Hello everyone. In this week's tutorial, I'd like to go over variables, as well as lists, and how they are related to variables. A variable is simply a way of storing data as a number, similar to how digital graphics store the number of colors as a data number. However, the magic of variables is that they can be used to store anything, whereas digital graphics and sound files are used for very specific purposes. The options are make a variable, although there is one variable by default called myVariable. And you can also rename the variable or delete the variable when you right-click on it. The checkmark next to each variable you have indicates whether it will display on screen or not. Having the checkmark checked is very useful for things like playtesting or finding bugs in the code. If you choose to make a new variable, you will be prompted with the variable having the property for all sprites, for this sprite only, or as a cloud variable, which will be stored on the server rather than on your client side. Cloud variables are a fundamental cornerstone of online gaming, as it will be transferred to all the player clients and will not be client dependent. The other options after you customize the variables are set my variable to amount, change my variable by amount, which changes it by a relative measurement rather than absolute one, show variable myVariable, and hide variable myVariable, which displays it on the screen and removes it from the screen if it is displayed, respectively. The final option regarding variables is make a list, and you can set it for all sprites or this sprite only, just like a variable. The difference between a list and a variable is that a list can store multiple variables in one data block, whereas variables individually would have to be all separate. So a list can be used just like a list in real life would be used for, to list out different objects, as will be more compact than storing all of the different object names in different variables. There is also an option called make a block, but blocks are a special case, so I will go over them in next week's tutorial instead. Join me in next week's tutorial where I will do exactly that.
Don't forget to subscribe if you found this video informative, and make sure to see other tutorial videos, and follow me on either Facebook or Twitter for more content.